Hello everyone, it's your options guy. Welcome back to another video. So in today's video we're going to talk about what ARK is doing. Basically we're going to go over like their latest trades, and we have a lot to cover because man, they did a lot. And we're specifically going to focus on Palantir because they bought a lot of Palantir. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys basically what's going on in the Palantir option world. Is it bullish, is it bearish, and where I think it's headed. We're also going to cover some technical analysis just to pinpoint like the support and resistance levels. And then I'm basically going to go over like two articles, which is kind of like the latest news regarding Palantir. And then lastly, I'll go over my portfolio. I'll show you guys like what's going on there, which trades I'm doing, the moves I'm making, and what I think overall in the stock market and crypto market in general. But before we get into it, I just want to emphasize I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes, just my thoughts and opinions. Make sure you check out my channel. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And make sure you hit subscribe if you are interested in ARK and their latest trades, because I think I'm going to start doing kind of like the latest trades on a daily basis. And also just in general with Palantir, or like the what I would call the people's type of stocks, which I think is like currently right now is Palantir, SoFi, and what's another good one? Well, I don't really cover AMC that's much. I think there's too many YouTubers covering AMC, but I mainly focus on Palantir and SoFi and some other stocks where like if ARK buys or makes like a crazy move, I'll definitely talk about it. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the current news and events. All right, so let's get into it. So yeah, so ARK did a lot of trades today, like a lot. So I mean, let's just go through it like real quick. So they're buying Zillow, Twilio. So they've been buying UiPath for like a long time. I think like almost every day I see them buying, and they're just buying this UiPath. Like it got me a little bit interested into to like try to figure out like what's going on there, but I'll cover that in a different video. So they're back into buying Palantir a lot, and they're doing like a buying frenzy or something, because they've been buying like an excess of like 1 million shares in the last couple days. So let's take a quick look. So today they bought, let's see, how much did they buy? So they bought into 4 different funds. So their ARK F, they bought 375,000 shares. And then in their ARK K, which is like their main one, it's 1 million shares they bought. And then in ARK W, another 1 million shares. And then in ARK X, 61. So I think that's like what, 2 million to 2.4 million or something that they bought. So yeah, it's a lot of buying that ARK is doing again. What do they know that we don't know, right? So they're selling Square, they're selling Google, they're selling, oh wow, they're selling Alibaba. Okay, they're selling Alibaba. Maybe they think there's too much like Chinese FUD going on, so maybe they're starting to offload some of Alibaba. And then let's see what else are they doing. I've been noticing they've been buying PagerDuty a lot, kind of. And again, they're selling a little bit of Square here and there, and selling Nintendo. Let's see, what else are they doing? Oh, they've been buying DraftKings a lot lately as well. So DraftKings is here. And where else is DraftKings now? Let me look at it real quick. Oh, it's just there. So I guess that's still a lot, 210,000 shares. That's still a lot. So yeah, all in all, ARK's definitely back into buying mode. All right, so let's move over to the options side. So if you're into options, this is for you. So currently it was almost like 50-50 that we have a dark pool of 24.5 million. So again, with dark pools, we don't know if they're buying or if they're selling, but that's what it is. Based on like where the trend is going, we can kind of infer or make an assumption of like if this was a buy or if it was a sell. So let's take a quick look at the puts. So puts, the highest put level is 643,000 at 28. So this is very in the money. So this, to me, it just seems like they're expecting it to go down a little bit more in the short term because it's super in the money, and it's like, look at the expiration, it's basically expiring this week. All right, so here's the call. So let's take a look at where the biggest money went for today. And I think it's this one, 149,000, but let me just double check it. So I think it's this one. Oh no, this one 151,000. and this 149,000. So these are two big ones, and they're both well, this one's for 27 and this one's for 25, but they're both expire on 12/17. So basically the consensus is that they're expecting it to move higher than what it is right now, and preferably close around the 28 area, around there, by December. That's of course if they hold on to it that long, but I don't think they're gonna hold on to it that long. But basically they're expecting it to go up, and there's more call flow than put flow for today. So that's basically what's going on with the options world. Now let's take a look at some technical analysis. So here overall, it's the strong supports at 21, and that's a strong support because we hit that here, 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 and here. Like basically all these little purple circles, that's where we hit that strong support. So every time it's gone around that support area, it's like bounced off again. And then here we have this interesting like cup and handle type of pattern forming. I even like drew it out. It literally looks like a little cup and handle. So basically with the cup and handle, you have this long kind of like little cup formation down here, and then it like bottoms out and then it starts going back up. So we're gonna see if this cup and handle formation actually plays out. If it plays out, we're expecting it to go down a little bit more and then start climbing back up, and then it should go over that 25 resistance, 25.50 at least, around there, and then hopefully past that 27 resistance. So that's what we're looking to see for this cup and handle formation. All right, so now moving on to some current news or latest news. So we have Black Sky and Palantir collaboration aids government agencies in predicting events. So Black Sky is a leading global geospatial intelligence company announced the completion of a joint pilot project with Palantir. So Palantir helped them, or basically Black Sky was using Palantir's Foundry platform and doing some cool things with AI and the AI and the geospatial intelligence industry area. So a lot of fun things happening there, and let's see what else happened. So Black Sky processes millions of data elements daily from its constellation, as well as a variety of space, Internet of Things, and terrestrial-based sensors and data feeds. So Palantir, as you should know by now, is basically like a really good tool in gathering a lot of input and basically consolidating or doing a lot of like data analytics / AI stuff with all that data, and then it gives out the capability for companies like such as Black Sky to, I guess, monitor activities and facilities worldwide. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but you know, it is what it is. But anyways, let's move on to the next news. So there's this new article by Seeking Alpha. Basically, they're saying solid fundamentals and robust cash flow. So the interesting thing here that I noticed is, based on foregoing analysis, our base case forecast projects total revenues of 1.6 billion by the end of the year, with growth towards 4.7 billion by 2025. This is consistent with management's ambitious to generate in excess of 4 billion in total revenues by 2025. So basically 30% year over year sales growth. So as you can see, actually before I move on, so that 1.6 billion in revenue for the year. So if you've been watching my other videos, I've been talking about Coinbase as well, how Coinbase basically made $1.6 billion in profit last quarter, and Palantir is doing this for like the year, and Coinbase did it last quarter. So Coinbase, check it out. I think it's a good stock to be in it. It's huge growth. Cryptocurrencies is taking off, and yeah, definitely look into it if you're a financials type of person and you like looking into companies where you see like it's currently like heavily undervalued and stuff. Because I'll go into it later on, but Palantir and Coinbase are almost closely the same valuation in a way, but yeah, it's just Coinbase is making a crap load of money right now. Anyways, let's continue. So basically down here, they have a base case price target at 28.18, and this is for, I think it says 2018, based on an estimated equity value of $53 billion, while our bull case 12-month price target would reach as high as 46, based on an estimated equity value of 87 billion. So that's pretty so this is right here, upside potential of up to 86% based on the latest trade share price of $24.90 on August 13th. So definitely a lot of room to grow, basically double your money. And you know, Palantir, it does have like random spikes. It's had a lot of random hype like here and there, which has caused it to spike like crazy. So just watch out for, if you're like a short-term trader, just watch out for any of that type of news, especially if they have like a huge contract. It definitely tends to do that. All right, so now let's move on to so yeah, basically Palantir, it basically just ended not that far down day. I think it did come down a lot like in the beginning, but I think a lot of stocks came down in the beginning, especially with the whole like Afghanistan news that's going on. It's probably causing like a sell-off or something. So that kind of happened, and then like kind of stocks stabilized later on, and so it didn't go off that low today compared to like, you know, having like a huge sell-off. But anyways, back down here, so look at the market cap. So basically it's valued at $46 billion right now. And then I also wanted to compare it to Coinbase. Coinbase is valued at 56. So they're almost very close valuations in a way. But again, check out Coinbase. I think it's a good stock to be in, at least, or have some position, because I think currently it's a little bit undervalued, but that's just my opinion. But anyways, let me show you guys what's going on in my portfolio. So here's my portfolio. So right now here I only have 100 shares of Coinbase, up 7%. And right now I have some calls on Coinbase. I'm selling some puts on Riot, selling a call on Coinbase. So I'm doing some option wheel strategy over here, and that's pretty much what I have. And then on actual Coinbase, I have, well, I'm mainly invested in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and my goal is to get to at least 2 Bitcoin. But anyways, crypto has been taking off. So as you can see, I was like down here, and like now it's like, what is that, 41? Now it's like, yeah, it's like up 30,000. So in total, I think I'm up 74 plus my Coinbase. My actual market in Coinbase equity is 25. So basically above 100,000. And if my calculations are correct, pretty soon I should be at somewhere around 120. And if by the end of the year, if Bitcoin and Coinbase and Ethereum get to where I expect it to be around there, then I should be like 150 or 200,000. But we'll see what happens. But anyways, that's pretty much for Palantir and my portfolio for today. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe, because I'm gonna be doing basically like ARK, like latest trades and stuff, mainly on a daily, unless if like something comes up. But make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on what's going on. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.